Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. All right, now we got our situation fixed. So, I do apologize for the last attempted live. Due to not being very knowledgeable on the PS5 version of doing lives. Last time I did a live was on my PS4. So after I wasted my breath on the last live I attempted to do, yeah. Anyways, sorry, getting distracted here. I was talking about coming back. Oh shoot, that's right. So, the reason why we went off, I left and stopped doing videos is because, well, because the internet I had. The internet I had at the time was not, it was horrible. It was just horrible. And, it was just bad. I'm just gonna go with that. The service was too much. What I mean by that is they were charging us like car payments, and the service was just, it was horrible. But now we've got Starlink. No data throttling, unlimited data. You name it, we got it now, basically. And oh, my favorite, if the weather is bad outside, like if it's snowing, anyways, when it's snowing, this new internet we have is called Starlink. And the... Uh-oh. I get the wrong trailer. I think I did. Oh. Where is the long log? Okay, whatever that is. Okay. Maybe that was it. Alright, well, whatever. Anyways, this new internet is so much better. When it's snowing outside, I mean, the snow can be just dumping cats and dogs, and yeah, it doesn't even slow it down at all. It basically melts the snow. Somehow it can tell when it's snowing outside, and it melts the snow. Just, it doesn't slow it down. Like last I just saw it, I think it was not yesterday. So I've been off work for a week and a half. And well, Yeah, it just sucks being off for so long. I don't like it at all. But Thursday, I was outside and I happened to notice there was a long icicle hanging from it, and there wasn't even a speck of snow on that dish. I mean, it was snowing all day that day. It wasn't blowing, but it was just snowing. Snowing, it was like it was coming down like it was in a downpour rain that just froze over. But and that thing didn't have a speck of snow, speck of snow on it at all. So, and I now stream everything on it. I watch my TV off the internet now. I watch more YouTube now, and it's great. It really is. It really is great. And even though Starlink costs $120 a month, but yet there's no data cap, no data throttling, none of that. And the best part of Starlink, there is no contracts. Listen to what I'm saying. No contracts. You can cancel your service at any time you want and start it back up anytime you want. I have never seen or heard of any other service that will do that. So, now, granted, I live out in the middle of nowhere. As my city friends would say, dude, you live out in the middle of nowhere. So I grew up out here, or I'm at now. And honestly, it is the best internet for rural areas. Like if you live out in the country like I do. It is the... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, well. But, it is the best for living out in the country, or someplace where you can't get Spectrum or landline cable for internet. But to me it's great, and I love it. But yeah, so that being said, and to catch you up on what's going on, I'm now myself a truck driver. I drive truck. I no longer work for Cummins in Jamestown, New York. Now, when I worked at Cummins in Jamestown, New York, back when, around the time that I ended streaming or posting videos on YouTube, I basically was eat, sleep that place. I was working all the time. But after 2.5 years there, I left because I wanted to chase a dream of mine. I went and got my Class A CDL. I'm driving truck now for a small company up in Erie, Pennsylvania. I worked for a company called Clay Peck Trucking Company with big bold letters KTC on the side of them. I worked for them for about a month and I quit because I went through 2 trainers. Trainer Mike, he treated me with respect. He was a nice guy to train under. He was knowledgeable and all that jazz. But when I went to Trainer 2, his name was Jim. I quit Clay Peck Trucking Company because of Jim. Jim treated me like I was 2 years old, and he was rude and disrespectful. And Clay Peck Trucking Company is based out of Oil City, Pennsylvania. The company itself treated me good. It's just that I quit because of the trainer. And I called and spoke to the HR and told her what was going on, why I'm quitting, and she had zero idea that he was being like that to his trainees. So I informed her what was going on, and I told her I'm sorry, but I'm not going to work for a company that has a trainer like him. Now, I'm not going to lie, I've thought about going back because here I met another trainer when I was working for the company I work for now. Because come to find out, where this guy lives is right next to where I pick up my loads and such for the company I work for. It really wasn't planned, but it happened. But that's how I met the guy. Oh, I'm in trouble. I gotta quit this job. Alright, well. I'm sorry. It's just, I realized I can't do this job properly. Timber for the locals. Where did I find it last? There it is. Stop tracking. I forgot that I need to get some stuff done so I can have a bridge. Mountain Bridge, that's what it's called. But anyways, I worked for the trucking company for a bit, and like I said, I left because of the guy. And like I said, the company was great to me. I just couldn't stand being disrespected and treated like a 2-year-old. Like how he did so. He yelled and screamed at me like I was 2 years old. And yeah, I'm 33 years old, and I wasn't gonna put up with it. But anyways, I left, and this little company I'm working for now, they've been great to me. They've treated me like human beings. They actually care. But I thought about in time I might go back, but I request another trainer because this other trainer that I had just met before the holidays, I came across him by accident. I went to say hi to him because I recognized the truck, because Claypack Trucking's trucks look all the same. So I just want to say hi and come and find out the guy lived right next door to one of my customers' locations. And we got talking, and then I told him I used to work for Claypack, and he's like, well, if you ever decide to come back, request me. So I took a picture of his truck, didn't catch his name, so I know which truck he drives. And I said, all right. And if I remember next time, I'll do that. Nice guy, really nice guy. Even he didn't like how Jim trains people, and he told me that himself. And it's like, whoa, okay. It's pretty sad when you have other trainers working for the same company and they don't like how one trainer trains other drivers, because how they treat them. So that kind of caught me by surprise. So that being said, since I'm now gonna be home every day, working and coming home every day. Now, doing PS5, I don't have a lot of storage space, so I might do a lot of lives. But I know this is not the only game I play. So, ouch, I keep hurting my engine, poor thing. When I get a chance, I might also post videos from my computer. I've got a small handful on my computer that I saved up from when I play American Truck Simulator. I've got other games on my computer, but I don't really play them that much compared to Truck Simulator, American Truck Simulator. Anyways, I mean, it is what it is, but so hopefully you might get some more stuff. Me playing with my friends on here more often, like back in the old days, basically how I used to do the lives. So it might be the same. Like I said, it's gonna be all uncut. There's gonna be no video editing because I don't know how to edit video. Everything's gonna be raw and uncut. So anyways, oops. So that's that. So I guess you're gonna sit back and relax and enjoy the show. This is odd. Normally it tells me, or shows on the map, or what do I gotta do? There we go. I just might have to park this truck because where I gotta go, delete trailers. Okay, whatever. That's new. Anyways, where I gotta go, unless I gotta go someplace where, it's pretty muddy. And, I'm just gonna recover the truck. I'm gonna lose this trailer, but you know what? I can always get another one. Go back to customize. Is there such thing as a long flatbed on this thing? No. Okay. All right. Let's go get some steel beams. Actually, you know what? That reminds me. I downloaded some passes and whatever on here. I didn't buy them because they were free. Huh, okay. Maybe I do need to buy some or something like... Oh, wait a minute, what was that? Oh, whatever. Oops. Yeah, I used to know where that truck was at. Can I put a flatbed on this one? No. Alright. Let's go get some steel beams. I'm going to use the other truck, but this one here is already got all-terrain tires, 4-wheel drive, well, excuse me, 6-wheel drive, and locking differentials. The other truck that I had out, it only has street tires. I don't have the other tires unlocked yet. I won't be back. I have to go do something real quick. Alrighty, sorry about that. It was a family situation. Alrighty. Ooh, metal beams. Right. Let's go. It's my sister. I'm right back again. Okay, sorry about that, folks. I was trying to keep family stuff private. Alrighty. Let's go get these beams. But first, gotta check what time it is. 10:35. Alright, I got plenty of time before I have to leave. Man, I love this thing. She is just going to town. Concrete blocks. All right. Alrighty, bridge is done. Recover the truck, put that log body back on. Actually, I'm going to do something. Do that. Then the L. Oh, that's a bummer. Now let's go back and get that trailer. I'm not gonna lie, I got the funny suspicion. Oh, I got someone call me. Hang on a second. Well, unfortunately, folks, I got to take off. There was a situation that I had to go take care of. I have to leave the house. I'm not sure how long it'll take. So, unfortunately, I got to shut down this live and go take care of the situation. So, hope you guys enjoyed so far. Like I said, I will be back. So, just hang around or turn on the subscribe button, turn on your notifications when I do a live again. So, alrighty, this is Jeremy on SnowRunner. I'm out.